Good morning, everyone. Back again with another edition of our Full Throttle podcast, looking at some NASCAR news and notes from the weekend here. We'll do a full race preview come Monday for the whole weekend, but real quick, we had two races yesterday. Lime Rock Park for the Truck Series on a road course up there, won by Grant Enfinger. And then we had ECHOPARK Speedway down near Atlanta was popping on with a crazy race, as Atlanta always is. 13 cautions in the race, a lot of chaos and incidents. Kind of expect more of the same tonight. Maybe not so many cautions, but we'll see how it plays out. But the race was won by Justin Allgaier. I mean, what can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? We'll go more into that come Monday evening, though. But today, we're going to look at our upcoming race for tonight, look at some of the qualifying results from yesterday, look at setting our 36 for 36 teams and our fantasy teams for tonight's race. Qualifying kind of was as expected. I said watch the Fords, and they did their thing. To an extent, they didn't do it as well as I thought they would, but you know, Fords and Chevy took all 10 of the top spots. Toyota was pushed out of it, so that's just been kind of the not norm. But looking at it, we're going to share the screen here, and I'm going to pray that I don't turn purple. It has a tendency to turn me purple when I do this, but we'll see what happens. Before we get into that, real quick, I do want to give a shout out to everything you see scrolling down here. These are all the different channels for the WTP Sports Dudes. WTP for Life, Level Up, Sports 10, Parlay Po, Blitzburg, Post Game, City League TV, One Take Zaya. I'm SEC Sean. Go like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll know when we go live. We're pretty much getting into college football season, so we're pretty much going to be live pretty regularly. So definitely that pro football, a little bit of everything going on. So go like, subscribe. We have the website, WTPSportsDudes.com. We're also on Patreon. You can find me on Patreon. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me, all my content there. So definitely give a like, subscribe, follow, go mention, drop your stuff in the comments. We'll talk about any topic y'all want us to talk about. If you've got a topic you want discussed, drop it. Send an email to us through the website at WTP Sports Dudes. And we'll get it all squared away for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. And like I said, let me share my screen real quick and pray I don't turn purple. If anybody's in the stream watching, let me know if I start turning purple in the comments, please. So we'll go look at this. Let's go to the lineup. Let it load here. Eventually, maybe at some point. Gotta love technology when it takes forever to load. There we go. All right. So looking down here, we're just going to look at the bottom. We got, some of the normal guys that normally are back here. One that, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, all 28th or lower. You see all the Toyotas down there. A lot of times, they just don't do well on these drafting style tracks. Even William Byron with a Chevy, Ty Gibbs, Bubba Wallace. These are all guys that Chase Briscoe that are all in the chase for the championship right now. These are just bad. I mean, Josh Berry's sitting 17th. That's phenomenal for Josh Berry for what he's been qualifying. So as you keep going forward, you'll see some more Bushers. Eric Jones had a really good qualifying run for a Toyota. He's the highest Toyota. I mean, the next closest is 20th. So then you get into your top 10. And as I mentioned, it's all Fords and Chevy. So you got Brad Keselowski, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric. Then you run through the Chevy, Elliott, Bowman, Suarez, Dillon, Larson. And then your top 2 spots belong to Ford, Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. Much as expected. Ford's looked really good. Now, we'll see how it plays out. This is one of the tracks where qualifying isn't as important as, say, a Kansas Motor Speedway or Texas or one of those. It's important, but the way this is with the pack style, it's not. You can come from the back pretty easily, but you also, if you're in the back, have a chance, if there's a wreck in front of you, of getting caught up in something early and ruining your day. So definitely want to see Blaney and Logano stay up front. Helps when you've got Austin Cindric sitting back there as a teammate, plus another Ford teammate, and Brad Keselowski sitting there. So the Fords can kind of maybe link up with Buescher in 13th, Berry in 17th, and Priest. They might be able to link up and then help push each other. Of course, with the Chevys, you've got teammates of Larson, Bowman, and Elliott sitting right there too. So it's going to be pretty fun. Really looking forward to it. Love the night racing. Love the racing in Atlanta in general. So that's what we're looking at with the qualifying results. So we'll jump over and look at our 36 for 36. We'll go to the Fantasy Hub, which is over here. 36 for 36 is exactly what it is. It's 36 races, 36 drivers. You can see I've missed a few. I was busy doing other things and forgot. But we're looking at picking one for this race based on who I have available that's left. I'm going to actually take Austin Dillon. Here, actually, I'm going to save Austin Dillon. Let me look, see who else I've got available. I'm actually going to take Bowman here. Starting 6th, I'll take Alex Bowman here. Trying to save some people for other runs. So that's pretty much what you do there. Then we go back to the fantasy, go to the hub, go to our Fantasy Live. Let it load up. Okay, so remember, you can only start each one of these drivers 10 times in the regular season. I've used Shane Van Gisbergen 4. We're not using Shane Van Gisbergen in Atlanta. I don't know why Bob's Discount Furniture keeps wanting to pop up. So I have 5 left with Ryan Blaney. I'm going to throw Blaney in my 1 spot. I have 6 with Keselowski. I'm going to keep him there. We're going to get Bubba Wallace out of there. I have 7 left with Logano. Let's go ahead and throw him in for 1. Kyle Larson, he's only got 4 left, but he's good, so I'm going to leave him there. Here, if I have enough starts with Chase Elliott, I'm going to throw him. I've got 6, so I'm going to throw Chase Elliott. And then in my garage, I'm going to go with, believe it or not, let me go down here to number 17. I'm going to throw Josh Berry in there. Just to kind of see where we go. And then you got your featured matchups. I'm going to take Alex Bowman in this matchup. This one right here is pretty rough. And these matchups, by the way, are the matchups in the in-season bracket. That's people that are left. So this is where it gets pretty difficult. I mean, this one right here, Hamlin and Bell. I mean, they're both starting in the back. I'm going to go Hamlin. I'm taking Blaney over William Byron. And I'm going to take Chase Elliott over Chase Briscoe, the battle of the chases. So that's all set. So that gets you, if you do the fan rewards, you get 10 points for setting it, and you get 10 points for each of these that you get right. So you have a potential to get 50 points there. Plus you get streaks for playing every week and stuff like that. Like I said, this is one of the hardest things to do. I mean, look, I'm 84,000th in the whole competition. So it's not like it's real easy to do. But that's what you do to set it. I mean, if you want to know about fan rewards, you just click the little log icon right there of the person, and it comes up at some point. I have 6,400 points. You can view your dashboard to see all your points and things like that. Then we mentioned this a few times before. You go to the rewards catalog, and you can see what you can do with the points, which is all kinds of different things. Autographed merchandise. Let me see. You can look at tickets. See what tickets are available here. And there might not be many. People use them pretty quickly on these. Yeah, everything. Well, you can get 2 tickets to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race out in Phoenix for 2,500 points. But that's the only tickets left available. But you can get merchandise, all kinds of stuff. Golf tires. You can get a used tire. I keep hinting that I'm going to buy a used tire for 7,000 points, and my wife keeps yelling, "No, you're not," from the back. So I try. Some of the stuff out there is pretty neat. Signed helmets, 12,000. They have autographed merchandise, regular merchandise. This one right here, I'd love to get to 12,000 points. I'd love to get that helmet, the signed Kyle Busch helmet, who passed away recently. Ryan Blaney's got a signed helmet. I was hoping maybe there'd be a cheaper Josh Berry helmet, maybe for like 12 points or something, since he's having a rough year of it. But all kinds of stuff. Signed hats. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with your fan rewards. There's sweepstakes you can put the points in. Trip to Daytona. VIP to Daytona in 26. They've already got sweepstakes entry for 2027 Daytona going. This is for the VIP is in August. This one is the August race at Daytona, which is the final race of the regular season. So just lots of stuff you can do there with it. So fun thing. It's quick, easy to set up if you want to do it. There's a NASCAR for Beginners series on my page you can go find. That's on my Patreon as well, so you can find it and kind of see what the fan rewards can do. We'll probably redo that series starting next year with a little different twist on it, but we'll see how that goes. So other than that, the race tonight will be on TNT at 7 p.m. If you can't find anything else to watch, looking for something to watch, tune in, see what you think. I might actually jump on live during the race, kind of with some commentary of what's going on and what we're looking at. So keep your eyes out for that. If you hit my channel, hit the notification bell, you'll know when we're doing it. I can't guarantee I'm going to do it, but I might. So we'll kind of see what goes on. I may do it a couple of times. May jump on at the end of each stage and then kind of do the third stage to see what goes on with it. So other than that, I hope everybody has a good Sunday, and we will catch up later on tonight, probably. Have a good evening, everyone.